Where to find more information? There's a wealth of information out there if we just know where to look. So whatever suits you best. And the reason I say this is that if you're on the move, or you go to the gym a lot, or you spend a lot of time driving in your car, then maybe podcasts are quite suitable for you, because you can listen to podcasts during your downtime, as they call it, while you're doing other tasks. But say YouTube, for example, you might struggle to watch YouTube while you're out running or driving your car. But if you spend a bit of time at home and have access to your phone and laptop where you can use them safely, then video might suit you best. So there's different media depending on what suits you best and your lifestyle. So I'm just going to go through a few examples of where I find my information about cryptocurrencies. So Amazon, that's where I started, because Amazon has got a good few books on cryptocurrencies. The cheaper ones are on the Kindle. So if you want to go to Amazon and check out some books, I actually bought some from Andreas Anderson. He seems to know a lot about cryptocurrencies, and he does a lot of lectures around the world. So he's a good place to start. Podcasts. Now, this is my preferred medium for listening to information about all sorts of different subjects, but especially cryptocurrencies. And there's one called Unchained, which is, I believe it's by a lady called Laura Shin. She's created another one as well very recently called Unconfirmed, and it's a more regular podcast, and it's got more up-to-date news and interviews with people. The main one is Coin Mastery by a guy called Carter Thomas. He's very into technical analysis of charts, and he goes through Bitcoin every single day, or most days. He'll produce a podcast about Bitcoin. He talks a lot about news that could affect the market as well, but he'll look at the technical analysis for Bitcoin, show you some charts, show you what he thinks is going on. He's very good, actually, and he's learning a lot as he goes along about technical analysis, but you can certainly learn a lot from him. There's another podcast called Hodl Daily. Now, it's not really daily. It's been daily sometimes, and then there's some gaps in the podcasts. Recently, there's not been too many of them, but I think you should still listen to this from the beginning, because he is a beginner with cryptocurrencies and is learning as he goes along, and he's explaining different aspects for beginners as he goes along, and he learns it himself. So it's kind of just in time learning, and he's describing cryptocurrencies, all different aspects of them, to his audience. So it's very good to listen to this from the beginning. And we've got YouTube, and to be honest, because the Coin Mastery guy, Carter Thomas, he produces a podcast which is really just the audio of his YouTube channel. So whenever I can, I will look at his YouTube channel and actually watch the videos. And the reason being, because he talks about technical analysis quite a lot, and he shows the charts. It's very visual, really. So you can kind of follow the podcast quite well, but it's much better to follow him on YouTube and actually watch the videos, look at his technical analysis for the charts. Facebook is great if you want to join a community, and the community that I've joined, I've been with them for 3 or 4 months I think now, is a cryptocurrency collectors club for beginners. Bit of a mouthful, but look that up on Facebook, and I think you have to ask to join, from what I remember, and they'll join you up and you can get involved in that. Finally, we've got websites. You've probably heard me mention quite a few different websites along the way throughout this course, and there's so many. I'm going to list them in my resources, because I'm not even going to try and list them all in this slide. So go to the resources and you'll see a list of the websites that I've mentioned, and plus some others as well. So yeah, there's some good sources of information there, depending on what kind of medium suits you the best.